Hi everyone, welcome to the live. Today I called it Code Abundance. Abundance is, I think, a topic that many of us have an issue or a struggle or perhaps a relationship with. It depends what way we approach abundance, and do we experience a state of abundance or a state of lack of abundance, or just in general we can say lack, because lack is the opposite of abundance in this context. And I want to discuss it a bit. I want to talk a bit about how we experience it in our life and what can we do to be in this state of abundance, in this code abundance. And perhaps I'll start with sharing things that happened to me recently. One of the things that happened to me recently is that I designed a new kind of workshop, a workshop that I wasn't teaching before, because I was always very, very focused on delivering the more emotional, energetical aspect of my work, and not so much on teaching practical techniques for people to use in their daily lives and practical understanding about how the breathing system works. Hi, Briley. Thanks for commenting. And the interesting thing that happened is that I decided to do this kind of workshop. I had a lot of thoughts and a lot of concerns and a lot of inner debate about how to do it, where to do it, with who should I do it? Should I do it by myself? Should I do it in co-op? It was really a process that cooked inside me for a long time. And it was very, very heightened. It was very difficult for me, even with all the experience and the years and the kind of work that I'm teaching, to give up the ego of I do this, and this is what I deliver. And I decided to melt that part in me, or I allowed it to melt and to deliver something different that is less dramatic, that is less the kind of vibe that I was used to delivering my work in, and more like teaching, lecturing, explaining theoretical material, teaching practical exercises. It's really a new field for me. And what I did is I announced a workshop that I was giving yesterday in Tel Aviv, and I just decided to do it. I didn't know. I also decided to do it very short notice. So I didn't know actually how many people will even have the time or the opportunity to join. I also did it during the weekend, which means people have to take time off from their families, their kids, their, I don't know, recreational activities, and come to learn in a workshop on Saturday in Tel Aviv. And not so many people signed up. But honestly, I was really experiencing a state of abundance. I wasn't concerned at all. The people that had to come came, and I was completely in peace with that. And the interesting thing that happened is that even though I didn't have many people in this workshop, other people saw the post about this workshop, and it's starting to become very popular. Now people are very interested in it. I have a law firm that already scheduled a workshop for their employees next month, and other people from the business arena that are interested in the startup world, in the financing world, to check what learning breathing in the office can do for the employees in the sense of their well-being, in their sense of well-being, in their productivity, in their ability to take tough decisions under pressure, in boosting their immune system so they will be more healthy and miss less work, especially during the winter, which is a quite sensitive time with all the flus and colds and backaches and rheumatism, etc., etc., etc. So look how interesting this is. I had my truth. I announced a project. I said I'm doing it. I didn't get a lot from that specific thing, but I did what I felt is right to do, and I did it with peace from inside, and the abundance came from a totally different, unexpected place. So being in a state of abundance is not necessarily perceiving or getting the results you expected. It's about knowing that things are going to come. And the more you are authentic with yourself, and the more you are investing your efforts in what you believe is your truth, and what you should be doing and delivering the good in this world and offering others, abundance is there. It's already there. The fact that you can allow yourself to sit and think these thoughts is already abundance, because you have a roof on top of your head, because you don't have to be concerned what is going to be your next meal. You know that you can eat. That's already amazing, okay? And a lot of people don't have that opportunity. So it's very important to also remember how much we have. And when you contemplate on that, and when you become thankful and full of gratitude, then it already starts to invite that frequency of abundance, just by acknowledging what you already have. That's really important. If you can't see the horizon of what you want to achieve, start by acknowledging what you already have. And from that place, you are going to get a lot more confidence into pursuing your goals, into delivering the value that you want to offer the world. And I'm repeating this again, the value that you want to offer the world, because the concept of abundance, inside it exists the idea or the notion that I have enough and I can share. Okay? When you say to the world the code, I want to share, it already means automatically that you have what to share, that you have enough, that you are not hungry, you are not starving, that you are not under some kind of physical threat for your well-being, that you have what to offer. And this is also a very important key. Those of you who have been following me for a while can probably see that I cut my hair, and I didn't just cut it, I donated it, okay? And actually, I was really eager to cut it several times in the past 3.5 years, because it feels amazing to feel the nice breeze on my scalp. But I had this notion that I want to donate my hair. A few years ago, I heard that it's possible, and then I immediately said, okay, then I'm not cutting my hair, and I'm going to grow it. And you have to grow it at something like between 30 to 40 centimeters minimum in order to be able to give it, and that someone that gets it can do all the chemical processing and create a wig from it. So I kept on with this goal. I know I have a lot of hair and it grows very fast and very thick. I have good hair. So this is something that I can offer. Other people don't have it, but I have it. It's a gift that I got, and I don't want to keep it for myself. I want to offer it. And it was so important for me to be able to deliver something that I have that could make someone else so happy. And it's simple things in life, okay? I can talk about the gifts I'm offering in my work, the personal transformation, the emotional transformation, all these more complex and subtle processes of energy and mental understandings. But this is just simple substance, you know? You can grow your hair and you can give it to someone. Or maybe someone else has a lot of finance to offer, and they want to donate to all kinds of organizations or just to people they know in their personal life that need financial help. Someone else has the time and the energy to teach people how to do something voluntarily. So as long as you are in a state of sharing, offering, giving, you are in the code of abundance. Hey, Carolina. Thanks for joining. And this is a very important point. By the way, you are all welcome to ask questions, share your personal stories, moments of success with abundance, with being in the state of abundance. I think I would personally be very inspired and interested to read your stories about how you succeeded to be in abundance and what it got for you and for others. And I think for others, it's also very inspiring and beautiful to see, and we can all get ideas and like reminders, because we live so much in a state of mind of lack, even though it's what we call first world problems. We have pretty much everything. The fact that you have Wi-Fi to watch me right now means you are probably not starving for food. And again, I think this is something very, very important to remind ourselves. I'm repeating it again, how much we already have. It's amazing. We have so much And from that stance, we have so much to give. So being in the abundance code, I think the most effective way to be in the abundance code is to share, is to give, is to offer. One of the most interesting things, if I tie it a bit to breathing, which is the world that I'm indulged in and been investigating this thing for like at least the past 16 years, we worry a lot about breathing and we always think that we don't have enough, and this is why we hold our breath with the air inside. I also talked about this a lot in yesterday's workshop. What we actually need to remember in order to breathe better more is to exhale, to release. If you exhale, the air will come in, unless you have some kind of physical blockage, but this is already for the emergency room. This is not for sitting and watching the live with Shiran. So if you can't breathe and you need to see a doctor, go to see the doctor. But if you can breathe and there is no physical obstruction, but you feel you are not breathing properly, exhale, give, let out. It's coming. Don't worry. Your body will take the next breath. You just keep yourself busy with letting go. And it's the same with abundance of money, with abundance of love, with abundance of pretty much everything you can think about. If you want love, offer love. Be that love, give that love. Okay, it's magnetic. It will attract the love to your life. If you want to create a financial abundance, invest in what you really feel is right for you, in what is good for you. If you want to get more, donate. That's how it works. The more you are willing to give and the more you are willing to follow your truth, the more you will also receive. And then you will be able to share even more. And it's like a self-generating, self-nourishing cycle. All you need to do is just lift your arm, okay, and say, stop. I want to board this train of abundance. And the way to board this train of abundance is to offer, is to give. So these are my thoughts about the abundance code. Of course, we can speak about it for hours and hours and hours, but I much rather end the live now, and all the time that you, thanks Kat, I also love you, all the time that you thought about dedicating these few more minutes that you were willing to dedicate to watch this live, instead of watching it, go and share something. Share your gift, whether it's an intellectual gift, a financial gift, a physical gift, whatever you can share to invite abundance into your life and to the life of others around you, do it now. It was great talking to you. It was great seeing all the people join. I love this topic. Go give something.